By 2020, over 50 billion devices, sensors and digital assets will be connected to the internet. Today, industrial data is growing twice as quickly as consumer data, but only a fraction of that information is being used to generate insights and improve efficiency. Well, to discuss the way forward, we're joined in the studio by Deborah Sherry, General Manager and Chief Commercial Officer for Europe at GE Digital. I'm Sarah Lockett. Welcome to the Business Debate. Deborah, welcome to the London Stock Exchange studios.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, how do you define the difference between an industrial company and a digital industrial company?
A digital industrial company has all the traditional assets of an industrial company, but it is not only software enabled on machines, but actually connecting up all of its machines, all of its equipment, all of its processes. It's connecting its informational technology with its traditional operating technologies and managing all the data from that and turning it into insights that improve their business.
And so companies that think they're not a digital industrial company, they are soon going to be.
They'll need to be if they want to be competitive, because everybody will start to embrace this. So if you want to keep up with the Joneses, you'll have to absolutely deliver that productivity gain, and that means building that capability, becoming digital.
And so if we think about all this data that's being collected, what's it about? What kind of measurements is it, and what's the scale of it?
Sure. So the scale is unbelievable. You're talking about literally sensors on everything from any type of manufacturing equipment in a plant, in a factory, to airplane engines, train engines, you name it. Literally sensors on everything. And to understand the scale of it, think one airplane flight, a mid-range flight across Europe, that generates a terabyte of data, just one flight. And times that times all the flights in the world, you see just from one industry, the amount of data that you're dealing with, that you need to analyze.
And how do organisations even start to collate all of this data? Because it's often fragmented, it's in silos, isn't it?
Absolutely. So that's the very challenge that we at GE faced, right? We're a traditional industrial company by background in aviation, in energy, in healthcare. You know, we span many industries, and we needed to figure out how to deliver that productivity ourselves. So we built a platform called Predix, just like you have platforms in the consumer world, right? iOS, Android, an open source platform that anyone can develop on. We needed a platform that could process tons of data, these billions and billions of terabits of data, right, at huge speed, and deliver real-time decisions. We built Predix for us, and we realized that this could bring great gains to everybody in industry.
And how big can these gains be? Because they can improve operational efficiency, customer insights, that's a lot of things.
Sure. So again, the gains are huge. We've seen with some clients gains of up to 20% performance and efficiency, but we call it, to look at it in its simplest, the power of 1%. If you make just a 1% gain, you can yield enormous value. If you just take the aviation fuel industry, to take, the example I was giving you, the airplane engines, if you improve fuel efficiency by 1%, over the next 15 years, you'll deliver another $23 billion in efficiency gains.
So really substantial gains. Now, if we think about Europe, are we here ahead or behind the curve in digital transformation, and how does that affect your strategy?
So I don't think it's a clear-cut world of ahead or behind. I think whether you look at Europe or any developed market, we've had pockets of great advancement and being ahead in the consumer world, right? Highest penetration on e-commerce per capita in the UK, unbelievable penetration of broadband and services all across the Nordics for years. In Germany, and factories have some unbelievable automation capabilities that are world leading. So it's very uneven. There are pockets of areas where we need to build those capabilities, and they're capabilities that we already have. I think what you see, though, is Europe as a whole needs to, at every level of industrial productivity, embrace digital, embrace the ability to deliver amazing insights from all of your machines, from end to end in your processes. If all of European industry embraced digital, we would realize $1.7 trillion a year in extra gains, extra GDP by 2025.
Well, on that note, Deborah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And join us next time when we'll be discussing the latest innovations in smart cities and also in global food security. Bye-bye for now.